my god! Oh my! Welcome to Stan Frederick, a Slenderverse series that is probably considered forgotten or relatively unknown. Um, it's not nearly as viewed as Everyman Hybrid or Tribe 12 or even Marble Hornets. Because as you can see, Stan Frederick only has 8,000 subscribers, 34,000 views on just the first video. So it is pretty unknown, and we're going to be diving into it. I know pretty much nothing about it, and it was recommended to me in the comments, and I had you guys vote between ML Anderson and Stan Frederick. Here's Stan Frederick, as it did win in the poll. Let's begin.
Hi.
Why was
My name is
I was
Stan
French
Frederick.
on.
That felt weird to say. I haven't said that out loud in like forever. But yeah, as far as me and you are concerned, my name is Stan Frederick. I'm 20 years old, and I'm sure this is very confusing to some of you that have been subscribed to my YouTube channel since 2012. And in my 2013 video, the last video I posted on this channel, I basically said that I would never post here again. I would never make another video. Very bold statement, but yeah, you know, situations change, I guess. I'm back. I'm back because I missed it. This. Me and you. I've been very lonely and such, and you know what, before I get into all that, I do want to make sure I cover everything that's happened that's important for those of you that are just joining me, because there's a little bit of context. So when I was young, I found myself faced with some very strange circumstances. Terrifying, even. A circumstance that was so horrifying and scarring that it cost me my family. It made me an orphan. It took away my childhood. I'd rather not get into the details, but in all honesty, eventually, you'll probably find out what they are anyway, because they are kind of the driving force for what I'm doing now. What am I doing now? Well, I am spending my life helping people that have shared similar circumstances, because against all odds, I was able to escape from them. I'm free. The thing that was following me around, making my life a living hell, is not following me around anymore. Not many people can say that. So, I've made it my job to travel, to look for other people that have shared similar experiences. People that contact me, call me, message me, whatever, with their paranormal stories and sightings of unusual things. And I travel out to meet them. I investigate. A lot more often than I would think, I find stuff. I've even run into some of the things I had seen previously. But yeah, that's my life. That's what I do now. After the events of my last update video, me and my girlfriend Susan, we packed up all our stuff from New York, and we moved over here to Maine, and this is my house in Maine. It is one of my favorite places in the world. It's quiet, it's a great place to just think in silence, and it's a great place for me to work on the things that I'm doing now, so I love it. It's like my little base of operations. It's my sanctuary. What else has happened? In a miraculous turn of events, and I mean that, it is the most ridiculous situation ever, but it's amazing. Susan found her birth father. She was an orphan, like me. That's actually how we met. She found her birth father. His name's David. He's a novelist. He's a very nice guy. He's living in Connecticut with his wife, Julia, who is not Susan's mother. Susan's mother passed away. But yeah, Susan has been reacquainted with David and reconnected with her family, so she's actually living in Connecticut right now. On and off. She comes here and stays here for a couple months at a time and then goes back to Connecticut for a couple months at a time, but right now we're in the point in time where she's not here, and that's where that loneliness I mentioned earlier starts to set in. That's kind of why I wanted to start up these videos again. I need someone to talk to. And you know, I figure, even for the people that think that these videos are fake, because why wouldn't you? Why not? This could be some quality entertainment for you. And for everyone else that knows the truth, it'll be like watching a documentary. Either way, I'll be reaching someone. This ought to be interesting. Oh, hey, Dylan.
How you doing, Stan?
Nice to meet you. Yeah, let's just cut to the chase. If you could just show me
This
where you
is
saw
already
me,
very
you know?
different.
Okay. Right this way.
Oh, cool. So that's where he was standing?
That's where he was standing.
Which way was he looking?
He was looking over to the right.
Oh, to the side? He wasn't looking at you or anything?
No.
Okay, do me a favor, take me outside and just show me exactly where he was standing, if that's alright. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to point me in the exact direction of where the guy was facing. So, no. Oh, he was facing this way?
Yeah.
Okay. Crap. I thought initially that, you know, he was just looking out into the woods. Sometimes he does this thing where he just kind of walks around and he could be looking for anybody. So, but it looks like he might actually be staring at the driveway. So, if somebody was parking here, or if your wife was coming home at a specific time, he might have been staring. He might have been looking at her. So, he might be after somebody here just as well. So I'm not sure.
This is interesting.
So I'm gonna have to make sure. I'm gonna take a walk into the woods. I'm gonna see if I can confront him. Just stay here, okay? Or go back inside or whatever. I'll be back in less than an hour. This shouldn't take long. It's pretty standard. Let's hope. Wonder how far the lake is from here. Okay. Shit. You know, so far, from what I've seen, Virginia is very quaint. Just wonderful, wonderful place to visit. Then again, I've only seen the parts of it that are kind of gross. Jesus Christ. And, oh, fuck me. End of the line. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I've been walking around for probably about an hour now. I don't really know where to go from here. I mean, you know, except for down. Oh, good. It's actually not that wet. Jesus. I should turn back, but I kind of wanted to knock this out today. Fuck. You know, nature looks really pretty from far away. But up close, it actually tends to be pretty gross. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright. Me again. You know the drill. Just come on out. Remember me? It's been a while since the last time.
This is different.
I guess I deserve that. You got anything else? Is that all you
That was insane. I have never seen something like that before in the Slenderverse. Well, I mean, Everyman Hybrid did something kind of like that, where they kind of tried to confront the rake and stuff. But he like
You didn't break my camera.
straight up is going after Slenderman.
Yeah, it's still good. Nothing. Okay, so pretty standard investigation. Went out into the woods and I spent a little while out there, as you probably guessed. You know, I've been out for a while, but I found him.
You did?
Yeah, and I drove him off. He's not going to be bothering you for at least another year or something like that.
You got rid of him?
Yeah, he's gone for a bit, but he will be back eventually. So when he is, I want you to take the number that I gave you and call me back, okay?
All right.
And as soon as you see him, if you see him or any of your kids see him or your wife sees him, just give me a call immediately. I'll be back within the month, okay?
All right.
All right, man. Listen, thank you so much. You know, be very careful and just watch out, okay? Oh my god. Why would they give me two? I asked them for... fuck it. It's okay. This could just play out of my head a different way, okay? We have two beds. We got one for Susan. And one for... not me, because I'm going to be sleeping on the couch. It's more comfortable anyway. So you guys know how in my previous investigation that I just finished here in Virginia that I basically told Dylan how, you know, there was a possibility that the man in the suit wasn't actually after him or his family, you know, that maybe it was just passing through. But that kind of stuff actually happens often, like very often. False alarms. You know, people assuming that one thing is going on and it turns out that it's not at all. I can't really be mad about it. I'd actually rather be sure that someone isn't being stalked by something than, you know, ignore it or go on or something like that. So I have to investigate it. I have to look into it, and it can get infuriating, especially when it's, you know, paranormal skeptics, people that are so absolutely terrified in their own shadow that they're so, like, oblivious to the fact that there are rational explanations for things. And that's coming from me, so that ought to mean something. I think my big issue with false alarms, at least my biggest one, is that sometimes I can't always gauge whether or not they are false alarms. I can't. I mean, I've only run into this issue like twice. Actually, exactly twice. I remember both of them very clearly. The first time it was somebody called me and said that their door shut miraculously and that they were terrified for their lives, and I didn't take that seriously because that's just silly to me. It was silly to me. But it turns out it was the man in the suit. Against all odds, they actually did have an issue. That one I feel less bad about. That was a little bit too broad. They really didn't give me much other information. The second time I do kind of blame myself for. Even though, again, a lack of information was an issue, but they did have more. The story is basically this couple called me. They said that their 7-year-old daughter saw a monster under her bed. And that was all the information they gave me. That was literally it. They said the reason why they called me was because their daughter came to them in the middle of the night and said that she saw a monster under her bed. I couldn't trust that. I didn't think that was legitimate because you gotta have more for me than that. It's not sensible to me that you would put your faith in a 7-year-old. Now, it's important to validate your children's feelings. It is. It's just, I felt like that was a bit far. Turns out there was a bit more to the story than that. The mother was pregnant. She wasn't far along either, but they already knew the sex, and they were going to name their daughter Yana. They didn't tell their 7-year-old because they wanted to surprise her, which is nice. The reason why that's important, I guess, is just that when the 7-year-old saw the monster under her bed, it apparently spoke to her, and it only said one word. It said, Yana. It knew about the unborn child. And when the 7-year-old, who at that point had no idea about her unborn sister's existence because her parents hadn't told her yet, when she came to them and said that the monster said a name, said Yana, they were terrified because they figured it must be legitimate. They didn't tell me any of that. And I guess it doesn't matter. I guess the whole point is that if they have enough of a feeling that something is legitimate and they want to be sure and they want help, then I should probably just be there to help them. And that's what I really want to start doing now. I want to start just worrying about stuff for the sake of helping people, not for the sake of guessing whether or not what they're asking of me is legitimate. I mean, if I'm going out there to meet them, it shouldn't matter anyway. The story gets a little bit worse. About a month after my investigation, the mother had a miscarriage. Yana was never born. Forget about the fact that because I didn't go in cautiously, that it cost me. Because this was as a result of that. Forget about that, because that is not the important part. I failed. Or at least I think I did. It's so ambiguous. I don't even know. I'll never know if that miscarriage was just a matter of circumstance or if it was that little girl being marked for death by a monster that said her name. There's so much I still don't know. And I think that the last thing that I can afford to do is pick and choose what's important. Everything is.
The fact that
Until I know for
he
sure.
has this perspective is literally crazy.
I need some rest.
Why does he want to sleep on the couch and not one of the beds? And why did he make a big deal out of there being 2 beds?
I am in desperate need of somebody to talk to right now, so I hope this video is useful, but it probably won't be, just because, fuck it. I made a really stupid decision, and I went to bed at 7 a.m. this morning, because I decided to leave Virginia in the middle of the night, because fuck time. I don't really have a concept of time anymore. I travel so much, I just kind of sleep whenever. So I crashed this morning at 7 a.m. and slept the whole day away when I was supposed to be doing work. I knew when I got home I had all this work I had to do, and I passed out, and now I'm paying for it, which is great. You know, despite my glorious, glamorous lifestyle of traveling from state to state and meeting, you know, new people and fighting monsters and whatever the fuck else you guys think I do. There's also a lot of bureaucratic nonsense that I have to deal with, which is just the worst thing ever. I would love to share it with you guys. This is my life. Check this out. It is just book upon book upon paper upon book. That's my life. Okay, if we're being real, it's actually not that bad. It's very therapeutic. I like to get my thoughts down, have a place to share them. That's the whole reason why I started making these videos again. And yeah, I get a lot out of it. You know, I organize all this information. I have books for addresses and contact information for people I'm going to meet up with. And, you know, right now I'm actually writing in a book that's essentially a what did I learn type of book. Where, well, basically it's what it sounds like. I write down everything that I learned from recent encounters and things that I can pinpoint about certain monsters or certain people. And
So is there more than one type of monster
I
that
learn a
he's
lot.
seen? More than just Slenderman,
You know,
or
just a
is it
couple of
just
years ago,
Slenderman?
I would never have thought there was anything to learn about these things. At all. I used to think life was over. Because these things were after me, and
So these things, so there's more than just Slenderman.
there's so much more
Maybe.
that you could do. Just as an example, from my most recent encounter with the man in the suit, the tall man, Slenderman, whatever you want to call him, I found out that his hold over my mind is slipping. And by that I mean, you know, if you couldn't tell from my most recent video, he gave me a pretty big headache that hurt me a lot, but that's nothing compared to what he used to be able to do. I used to bleed from my nose and mouth. I used to have these crazy coughing fits. I even had a seizure once or twice. Haven't had
Now that sounds like some Marble Hornet stuff, like some stuff that like Tim would experience.
any of that stuff in over a year now. Every time I run into him, it's just a headache, and then that's it. I have ideas for why that is, but I guess the whole point is that I'm learning something. I'm getting something out of this. It's crazy. I would never have thought I would learn anything from these types of situations. I've been thinking, I've been thinking about this for a while. I've met a lot of people in my travels, you know, meeting up with these people to help them, and it doesn't happen often, but it happens often enough to bring up. I've run into some really shitty people. Just people that are not good. And I'm not talking about the middlemen, the people that work on behalf of the monsters or are controlled by them or any bullshit like that. I'm talking about the people that exploit it.
So we're diving into like proxies too, are we?
Those
Aren't
people
we?
are really horrible. And I'm terrified of them. In fact, and stay with me here, I know this is kind of outlandish, but I think I'm more terrified of them than I'm scared of the monsters.
So are people gonna be?
At least the monsters have patterns, things you can identify, things you can learn about them.
This is so deep.
But you can never fully learn about
That is actually very true. Like, people are really unpredictable, but at least when you're fighting, like, the way that he's, like, fighting monsters and stuff, he can actually predict, like, how he's writing in journals and stuff. He can then predict a monster, but because it has patterns. But people are always unpredictable because every person is different. Unless you're like a criminal investigator or analyst or something, and then you just like a profiler. That's what you are, a profiler. Unless you're a profiler, you really have no idea about human behavior, and then even a profiler can't always 100% guess a person's patterns and stuff like that. Like, people are always unpredictable. Like, there's so many cases of like people who haven't, like, so many unsolved murders and stuff like that that just go unsolved, and it's not always because of I wouldn't even say it's always because of a lack of evidence, but it's also because you can't find people. So like, people are scary. People are really scary. So like, I
I'm
agree
psyching
with that.
myself out right now. I need to get back to work. I probably shouldn't have made a video.
No, like, this is like,
Maybe we'll pick up on this another time. So I just got to my new location. It's actually local. I'm still in Maine. Like,
hold on. Did this dip in views, or did this dipped in views? This dipped. What?
maybe an hour away from my house. I got a YouTube message last night, and I really don't usually answer them. Because usually the people sending the messages are a bunch of idiots that are just trying to spread and start dumb shit. But this kid sounded urgent, so I figured I'd make an exception. And so far, I'm a little freaked out for him because the front door is open. A crack. And whatever it is, monster or not, an open front door is not a good idea. So,
I want to know what that comment about making a false call is.
best I can do is hope that everything's okay. Go in, check it out.
He did close
See
it.
paper messages in a while.
Okay, so the rake is in this too.
No way.
That's like Tribe 12.
Hello? Are you fucking kidding me?
You actually came? Are you serious?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I'm sorry, stop!
Are you fucking
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fucking sorry? I want you to shut your goddamn mouth and you just listen to every word that I'm about to tell you. There are actual people out there, real, good people, that are being haunted by these things. Okay? There are people that actually need my help, and they don't need you distracting me with this bullshit. Okay? I want you to do me a favor and never
bother anybody like this again. Because honestly, if this kind of thing happens again, I swear to God I will come back and there will be way worse consequences till you get it.
Okay, yes, I get it. I'm sorry.
It's not a fucking game, jackass. It's it. No more YouTube messages. No more bullshit. Remember that thing that I was saying about people and why I fucking hate people sometimes? The first half of that is because I hate people that are fucking oblivious. People that don't know anything and act like they do and try to. Like this is something you want to get in on. No more YouTube messages. That's it.
Okay, so that comment was okay. So now that I have context, that comment was regarding the person that he just confronted, who made a fake call and was saying that that stuff actually gets people killed, which is true. That stuff does get people killed. And then all those pages were like callbacks to like, oh my god, Everyman Hybrid, Tribe 12, the Marble Hornets, that, oh my god, that was like a callback. Oh my god, like cameos.
Okay, that doesn't close. So, new investigation. Gotta see about a call I got a couple months ago. I'm only getting around to investigating now because schedule's been busy. But I'm here now. Jesus, how many stairs is this house? Oh, it's the last one. Should be okay. Hi. I got a call from Olivia. Is she home?
You're Stan.
Yeah, Stan.
Come on in.
Thanks. She. Oh. Okay. She said that her brother was acting a little weird. It's half the reason why I came here so quick. Hey. Is everything okay?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my! Oh my! Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy! I did not see that coming. Oh my. I didn't see that coming.
He said your name. He said your name. What name did he say?
He said Stan.
He said Stan. Stan isn't my name, you fucking asshole.
Oh.
You didn't say my name, right? But you said her name. And then he killed her.
Okay. Take a good look at it. This is the second reason why I fucking hate people. The exploitative. The people who do bad shit and then blame it on the monsters. I don't blame you for killing her. It told you to. But then you made it about me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi, yeah, there's been an emergency. I'm at... How'd you find out? I know, it's not important, it doesn't matter. I'm genuinely curious. Do you, like, check the YouTube account, like, every couple of months or something to make sure there's nothing new there, or... Hang on. Sorry, sure. Yeah, no, I know. I'm well aware that I promised. I'm well aware that I said I would never make them again. It's complicated, okay? It's a little bit more than just, you know, I decided to start making videos again. I mean, you've seen a couple, you probably know why. Because I missed you.
He's talking to
I miss having
Susan.
somebody to talk to, you know, just somebody to be close with. I know. I should have just told you. I should have just told you, honestly.
I forgot in the comments when you guys recommended Stan Frederick, you guys mentioned that the Rake was also in this. I forgot that. Yes, the Rake is also in this. It's not just Slender Man.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna see you soon, right? That's not too long a wait, I guess. I mean, I've been waiting long anyway, so. Alright. Tell David and Julie I said hey, okay? I gotta let you go. It's raining. Yeah. Alright. I love you too. I really do. I know that you're watching this, so. I love you. And I'm sorry.
You really just recorded your conversation with your
Show me why.
girlfriend.
Every time I talk to this camera about anything, how I'm feeling, what I'm going through, you're always the one I'm thinking about.
Está en la casa.
¿A qué se parecía?
¿Qué?
¿El monstruo tiene una cara?
No, no tiene una cara.
¿Era pálido y blanco?
No.
¿O estaba oscuro?
Sí.
¿Llevaba una máscara?
No.
Shit. No sé. Bianca, necesito tu ayuda. Más información.
Líneas.
¿Qué?
Estaba hecho de líneas. ¿Puedes venir a mi casa mañana?
¿Mañana?
Sí.
Ok.
What monster is made out of
Deme su dirección,
lines?
por favor. spit aquí, okay?
Okay.
The hell are you? So what, you fuck with technology? I know plenty of things that can do that. What else can... Holy shit. That's new? How do you...
Oh my god!
We have a problem. Like, a genuine problem. My camera has stopped working. Not completely, it's actually recording right now. I'm just trying to make a point about it, and that point is that it is recording very choppily, and it's just not working like it should be. Maybe one frame every 2 or 3 seconds at best, and that's not good. It kind of cuts in sometimes and works, but when it's not, it's just kind of fucked up, and I'm gonna see if I can get it fixed. I'm gonna send it in, see if they could fix it for me, maybe send me a new one. I mean, anything really works, but it just kind of sucks right now. But it won't suck for long. I'm gonna see about getting it fixed as soon as possible. I'm gonna make sure I keep the record going, keep you guys informed, all that stuff. I met a new monster. That's insane. I'm really excited, but I should also not be. I should also be really freaked out because we got another monster that can mess with technology. But honestly, what the fuck doesn't mess with technology now? Anything that isn't human or an animal that I've come into contact with has messed with technology in some way. Be it audio or visual or something like that. That's not concerning. It knows me, which is kind of weird. But then again, you know, the man in the suit can get inside your head, so what's to say that other things can't? Maybe this thing knows me because it read me the second I walked in. Who knows? The point is, I don't know enough, and I'm going to learn more, and it's something worth looking into. Something new. Okay, it's on.
You can do your thing.
Yeah, okay. So I'm actually visiting my therapist right now. This is Serena White.
Hello, everyone.
And I've actually been going to Sissy Serena for the past, I would say, 2 years, I think. We met through our shared experiences, and she's actually not just a therapist, she's also a psychic medium. She can communicate with the dead, so, you know, full package.
See, the camera comes out and you open up so much more.
I know, it's weird. I'm sorry.
It's not weird at all, it's fine. So where were we?
A therapist
You were
who's also
talking
a
about Susan?
psychic medium. This
How are you
doesn't look
guys?
like a doctor's office.
We're good. I just, you know, I miss her.
This looks like someone's house.
She's in Connecticut for a while now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you must be happy for her. She found family.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm extremely happy for her. Don't get me wrong.
You seem sad.
I feel like I haven't had similar luck. You know, my younger brother died when I was really young, and my parents died not long after that, and you know, I feel like ever since then I've just been trying really hard to find a family for me. You know.
Well, in your line of work, do you really think it's possible?
I don't know.
I think this is
It's
her
something I want.
house, to be completely honest.
I
Maybe
don't know if it's possible.
it's his house and she just comes there to.
Why do you feel it's necessary to do this? To help people?
It's not as like valiant as you think. It's not like me doing this because I wake up every morning hoping that, you know, there's a person out there that I can save. I'm no hero. It's selfish. It's dominantly selfish. I did was more of an influence on me. Not just by people that were manipulating me, but those things themselves. That, regardless, of whether or not it was really me that did it, that blood is still on my hands. It was me that physically did what I did. So, I guess it's kind of a punishment. Or
I'm just waiting for
promise or
something to just
something
show
that
up, like,
I made
right here. I'm just
to
waiting
do
for it.
this for as long as I possibly can.
I keep finding myself looking that way.
I might die like this. I want to start a family with Susan. I want to ask her to marry me. I want to have kids. I want a life. But with what I'm doing, I really don't think that's possible.
Did I ever tell you about the time I was accused of being a dead person?
No, I don't think you did.
4 years ago, 2 police came to my door, and they told me they found a body they identified as Serena White. And I said, of course, no, that's impossible. That's me, I'm alive.
Yeah.
So they took me down to the morgue to see the body. The body looked just like me. Feature per feature, every detail was perfect, completely spot on. And, I mean, now that I believe in the supernatural, as do you, of course,
Right.
I understand that there's got to be an explanation for this, but at the time it was just so crazy.
I mean, did you ever find out who the body was? Or?
No. The next day the body was stolen. So it went missing.
Fuck. Sorry. Pardon my language.
It's fine.
Pardon. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what is the point of this story?
Stan, your whole life is a big question mark. You don't know what you're doing, what you're going to be doing, anything that's really going on for sure. Everything's really up in the air. I didn't know who that woman was. I still don't know. That's what's up in the air for me. But I don't let it affect my choices. So, my advice to you as a therapist, don't let what you don't know stop you from what you want to do.
You know what? It's gonna be hard, but I think that if I work hard enough at it, if I prioritize things better, I could maybe start to do that.
Do you want to continue like this, or do you want to turn the camera off?
You know what? I can do it without the camera. Jesus Christ, why is it still so cold in Jersey?
We can do one more.
Oh, hi, Nathan?
Stan?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good to meet you.
Good to meet you too, yeah. Thanks.
Oh, it's a nice camera, dude.
Oh, thanks.
What model is that?
Model, I think it's the T5.
Oh shit, I have the same one.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's right over there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, mine got busted though. It basically like records for like 2 seconds and then just shuts off immediately.
Oh, sounds like a hardware issue.
Yeah, I tried fixing it like a million times and nothing.
Where'd you get it?
Came with the house. Pretty much with everything else here, which also why I called you today.
Right, why you called me here. You know what? Yeah, let's skip all the small talk. Where exactly is this room again?
It's actually the entire basement.
Basement. Okay, let's take a look at this.
I gotta get jump scared again. This series seems like it has a lot of jump scares.
Oh, it is dark down there. Okay, have you gone down there yet?
Not since last time.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go down. Just stay and listen, I guess. I'm gonna probably shout at you from down there, so. I'll let you know if it's safe. Oh, God, I can't see a damn thing. Wish me luck. Oh. Jeez, I can't see shit.
There's no light?
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
I'm scared.
Whoa.
Like,
Wait a second. Oh my god. Okay, it looks like you have a room that's placed differently in time.
What does that mean?
Well, it's nighttime down here. And it's daytime up there. So I'm assuming that.
Alright, I get it. And it is why it's like that. What could be doing it?
I'll figure it out. Just give me a sec. I'm looking around. There's a lot of stuff down here. Do you have anything down here?
No, man. I only came down once, remember?
Okay. Well, yeah, there's stuff down here.
The family that used to live here moved out pretty fast. They took a lot of stuff, but not everything.
All right, I'm heading back up. Holy shit. This is a while ago.
Stan, you coming?
Okay. Okay, so my best guess from this is that it's the Man in Black.
The one with the tie and the no.
Yeah,
no
that's the
face.
one. He fucks with time a lot. I'm guessing he was heavily tied to the family that used to live here. That's probably why they left so fast. Someone died here, right?
Yeah. In the basement.
Right. So it might just be a mark he's left. You know, he made the room like it was before, like February of 2015.
Whoa. How do you know the date?
Oh, I lost this finger in February of 2015. I had the finger when I was down there, so it's not just a projection. It's like a real point in the past down there.
Jeez. So what do I do?
Keep it locked, or move. You know, there's really no way I know how to get rid of the, time rooms.
Shit. All right, man. Thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. You have my number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, give me a call if anything weird happens. Probably won't, but keep the number anyway.
You got it. Take care, man.
All right. Hey, you too. Nice meeting you, dude.
Likewise.
That was really easy.
wait, if that's weird, because he has the same camera, that's weird. It's really weird. Okay. So, that was the start of Stan Frederick. I think this series is really underrated. Like, why more people haven't watched it? Beyond me. Because it's interesting. It's taking a different approach to the Slenderverse and honestly other things because it's involving more than just Slenderman, and it's taking a unique it's unique because it's more than just Slenderman, and he's not being followed by Slenderman. He's confronting these monsters, and that's like Whereas you see all these other Slenderverse series, and they're all being followed by Slenderman. They're all being followed by something, and he's he's not under the influence. He's confronting. He's helping people. He's going all over the place, and that's interesting. That's underrated, and discovering, like, you guys helped me discover this, and thank you. That's so cool. I'm so glad that I now know about this and can react to it. I know I was silent through a lot of it because this was interesting to watch. And I got I got scared because there's jump scares. But anyways, if you enjoy Forgotten Slenderverse series or ARG horror or anything like that, consider hitting that subscribe button because we are going to be exploring a lot of ARG horror series on YouTube, and this will be a place to find that. Hit that like button and comment your thoughts. Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever time zone it is for you. See you all in the next part. Bye.